This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Wednesday, May 17th, 2023. I'm Gary Dick. A $1.5 million project at the Davis County Airport is being billed as an important strategic advantage for economic development in the region. The project will extend the airport's main runway to 5,000 feet, which officials say will allow the 130-acre airport to accept larger aircraft. Davis County Councilor Matt Meredith says currently larger jets have to land at airports more than an hour away. Not convenient for executives on tight schedules.
We've had numerous instances where a charter company, somebody wanted to charter a plane. They're like, well, we need at least 5,000 feet. We can meet you in Lawrenceville or Bloomington, when we really wanted to fly out of Davis County. So this is going to open up those doors. We're going to be able to accept larger aircraft. And with a lot of the stuff that's going on economically within the county, we want to be able to accept all those different businesses and aircraft coming into the area. So.
Officials in Muncie will break ground today on a nearly $12 million housing project. The city says CityView 2 will transform 37 lots owned by the Muncie Redevelopment Commission into single-family homes. Noblesville-based Helmer Scientific, which makes temperature-controlled storage equipment for hospitals, labs, and blood banks, has been acquired by heating and cooling tech giant Trane Technologies. That announcement made on Monday, an acquisition price not disclosed. From the state's number one source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Indiana, it's time to get revved up. Inside Indiana Business is going racing. We'll be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the month of May and take you inside the business of motorsports, from gasoline alley to high-tech race shops to small-town dirt tracks. We'll explore what fuels a billion-dollar industry in the state. Join the entire Inside Indiana Business team from the world's greatest race course for Business at the Brickyard, brought to you by Purdue University. It's checkered flag coverage you won't want to miss. Kentucky-based Bluegrass Supply Chain Services is continuing to grow its footprint in southern Indiana. One Southern Indiana says the logistics company, along with Bridgeport Partners, will invest more than $16 million to build and equip a new facility in Jeffersonville and create up to 24 jobs. After years of discussion, Morgan County has broken ground on its new $45 million judicial building. On Monday afternoon, community members gathered in the parking lot of the administration building in Martinsville to hear from local leaders and learn more about the construction, which is part of a $72 million judicial campus project. Morgan County Commissioners President Brian Collier says the project is long overdue.
We have employees working for us in basements that were never designed to have employees in. Dilapidated facilities. Just this spring, upon a downpour, we had rainwater coming through the ceiling, with ceiling tiles falling and hitting employees. Lack of accessibility, lack of parking, security issues, and it's a sad reality of today's world.
Indiana's 12 casinos raked in more than $205 million in revenue in April. Gaming analysts from PlayIndiana.com report the total is a 7.5% decline from the same month last year, but marks the second consecutive month of revenue above $200 million. Three Floyds Brewing this month won 2 Craft Beer Marketing Awards, or Crushies, in the Best Brand Identity category. The awards presented just before the in-person return of the brewery's popular Dark Lloyd Day Craft Beer Festival. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand.